Hi students, in the last class we discussed about the very first phase of meiosis, that is nothing but within that meiosis 1 we discussed about the prophase 1, right? See, within that prophase 1 there is an leptotin stage and zygote stage. We discussed about these two stages. See, within that leptotin stage there is a long thread-like structure, chromosomes, long thread-like structures, okay, and which are having beads-like structures. The chromosomes are having beads-like structures, and within that animal cells there is a bouquet stage formation will occur because of the centrioles. There is an attraction is there, and between that centrioles and the chromosomes attraction, the chromosomes are attached to the nuclear membrane. Totally the structure resembles like bouquet shape, right? So after that, the next step is that zygote stage. Within that zygote stage, we discussed about that synapses formation by the synaptomial complex proteins are there. That proteins are supporting for the attraction between the two chromosomes, especially homologous chromosomes are there. Homologous chromosomes are attracted and which are paired. The pairing process is called as synapsis, right? See, the homologous chromosomes also called, okay, here, see, there is an association is takes place between two non-sister chromosomes. Association is takes place between two non-sister chromosomes, right? So, the pairing is nothing but synapsis. So, here, homologous chromosomes are associated, or okay, in other terms, there is an attachment is takes place between two non-sister chromosomes. We discussed about that bivalence formation and we discussed about the tetrads formation, right? Finally, types of synapses also we discussed. After that, the very important phase. Remember, the first phase, leptotin phase is the short phase, and the zygote phase is also short phase. And remember, in these two phases also nucleolus is present. Nucleolus is present. In this phase also nucleolus is present, right? So here, packaging stage. Coming to the next phase is the packaging phase. Packaging phase is the longest phase. Packaging phase is the longest phase. And packaging phase is very important phase because within that packaging phase, crossing over will be takes place. Crossing over will be takes place. Crossing over is nothing but exchange of genetic material in between two non-sister chromosomes or exchange of genetic material between two homologous chromosomes. Between the homologous chromosomes. So here what I am telling, okay, this is one of the sister chromosome, this is another sister chromosome, right? See, this one is non-sister to this one is non-sister to this one, because these are sister chromosomes, and there is an pairing is takes place between two non-sister chromosomes, and these are also called homologous chromosomes. So between these two there is an pairing is takes place within the packaging phase, okay, closely associated or tightly associated. The chromosomes are very tightly associated. Once the association is takes place, here exchange of genetic material takes place between these two chromosomes. See, this is the bit of the DNA. This bit may be the black color chromosome and this bit may be the red color chromosome. So here the genetic material shifting from one chromosome to another chromosome. The genetic material shifting from one chromosome to the another chromosome. This bit is shifted to here and this bit shifted to from here to here. So exchange of genetic material between that the homologous chromosomes, that is nothing but the crossing over process, and this one is also called recombination. This one is also called recombination. I already said the recombination is the very important step for the evolution and adaptation of different types of organisms. So whatever the organisms which are exhibit sexual reproduction process, all these organisms exhibit the crossing over. So crossing over is majorly supporting for the evolution and adaptation of different types of organisms. So the one of the finest example how the humans are evolved from chimpanzee, and how the angiospermic plants are evolved, how the different types of organisms are evolved because of the meiosis process. So within that meiosis process there is an exchange of genetic material will be takes place. That exchange is supporting for the evolution of the new characters, and that new characters, okay, supporting for the adaptation. Finally, whatever that wanted characters are there, okay, the wanted characters are generated by wanted characters are generated by the meiosis process, especially within that meiosis crossing over process. So the crossing over takes place in packaging stage. The crossing over takes place in packaging stage, right? See, one of that finest example, the early human being having the tail structure and unwanted body parts are there, right? See, gradually the unwanted body parts are reduced. Okay. See, the simple mechanism is whatever that organs are utilized by the human beings, the organs are only well developed. Remaining organs are suppressed, okay, or reduced. See, finest example, human tail structure, okay, gradually reduced. So, see, the human beings are continuously using the brain, so the brain size is continuously, the brain, okay, the development is continuously increased. The brain development is continuously increased. So what I'm telling, within that human beings, whatever the parts are continuously used, these parts are well developed. These parts are well developed. So that is about the concept. See, this is the one of that packaging stage. Within that packaging stage, okay, the crossing over will be takes place. I already said homologous chromosomes are very tightly associated. So how that tight arrangement is occurred? Simple. Again, the proteins. Okay, some of the proteins are tightly attracted. The two chromosomes and very tightly attracted. So why these are tightly attracted? Very easy to cutting and shifting of the genetic material. If these are very tightly arranged, the cutting process and the shifting process is easily occurred, right? So that is about that first point. Recombination nodules are formed. Simple. Wherever that the recombination takes place within that chromosomes, within that homologous chromosomes, wherever that recombination takes place, there specifically there is a nodules like structures are developed. There is a nodules like structures are developed. So this is the one of the chromosome, right? Here attachment takes place. Here attachment takes place, right? Where the attachment takes place, there especially nodules like structures are formed. Nodules like structures are formed. So here what I'm telling here, where the recombination occurs, or within the chromosome, okay, which part involved in the recombination within the homologous chromosome or within that sister chromosome, which part involved in the crossing over, exactly that location forms the nodules like structures. That nodules are nothing but recombination nodules. That nodules are nothing but the recombination nodules. So recombination nodules are formed, right? See, here exchange of genetic material takes place, right, between that homologous chromosomes, right? So why these are called as homologous chromosomes? See, these are the homologous chromosomes. Okay, within that homologous chromosomes, particularly at some sites, identical sequences are present between the two chromosomes. Okay, or within two chromosomes, identical sequences are present. So, okay, this is the chromosome. The tip part contains sequence is identical with the another chromosome. Tip part contain, okay, DNA or sequence. See what I'm telling. Very simple. This is the chromosome. Okay, this is the chromosome. This is another homologous chromosome. This is another homologous chromosome. See, this chromosome is homologous to this one. So how can we say these are homologous chromosomes? How can we say these are the homologous chromosomes? Very simple. See, whatever, okay, within these chromosomes, some sequences are present. The sequences are identical. Means this chromosome contain a bit of DNA is identical with another chromosome contain another bit of the DNA. So this bit is identical with this bit. So the homologous sequences contains chromosomes are called as homologous chromosomes. Homologous sequences contains chromosomes are called as homologous chromosomes. So this chromosome having, okay, one sequence is matched with this chromosome contain sequence. This bit is matched with this bit. This bit is matched with this bit. So both the chromosomes are having homologous sequences and these sequences are identical. So then these sequences are identical. These sequences are called as homologous sequences. The chromosomes are called as homologous chromosomes. So these two are homologous because these two sequences are identical. Okay, another two chromosomes are identical with another type of sequence. So these two chromosomes are identical because these two are having same identical sequence. So these two are considered as homologous chromosomes. So within the 46 chromosomes, maybe some chromosomes are homologous chromosomes. Okay, maybe 3 pairs are there, 4 pairs are there, 5 pairs are there, 6 pairs are there. It depends. So these two chromosomes are homologous chromosomes. So homologous chromosomes are involved in the exchange of the genetic material. Exchange of the genetic material. See, other terms, exchange of genetic material in between that non-sister chromosomes. So that one is also called as crossing over or the recombination. Crossing over or the recombination. So these are the two homologous chromosomes which are tightly paired. After the tightly pairing process, exchange of the genetic material takes place. The step is called as recombination or crossing over. Recombination or crossing over. I already asked one question, why crossing over only takes place within the packaging stage? Why crossing over is only takes place within the packaging stage, not in other stages, maybe not in that liptotin stage, zygotin stage, diplotin stage, diakinesis stage. Why not the crossing over not takes place in mitosis process? Because of the main reason is the enzyme. Because of the main reason is the enzyme. Name of the enzyme is the RECBCD enzyme. RECBCD enzyme. So this is the enzyme only active within that packaging stage, and this is the enzyme only available within the packaging stage. Because of this enzyme, the crossing over only takes place within the packaging stage. This enzyme only active or only available within the packaging stage. Once this enzyme is active and once this enzyme is available, that time that enzyme involved in the crossing over process. That enzyme involved in the crossing over process. So I asked the question, the answer is very simple. The answer is very simple. Because of availability of the RECBCD enzyme, okay, the crossing over only takes place within the packaging stage. So within the packaging stage, the enzyme is available. The enzyme involved in the crossing over process. So how the enzyme involved in the crossing over process? Again, this one is also very easy. See, the RECBCD enzyme. The RECBCD enzyme involved in the, okay, the very first step is, see, okay, these are the homologous sequences. These are the homologous sequences. The homologous sequences are identified. The homologous sequences are identified, and the sequences are cutted. The sequences are cutted. The sequences are shifted. Okay, and ligation. Especially the RECBCD majorly done the 3 functions. The very first function is cutting. The very first function is the cutting. The next function is the shifting. The next function is the shifting. Right? The next function is the ligation. The next function is the ligation. See, these are the 3 functions are performed by the RECBCD enzyme. These are the 3 functions are performed by the RECBCD enzyme. So how the functions are carried out? Okay, just I will explain, please. So this is the one of the sequence. This is another sequence. This is one of the sequence, and this is another sequence. These are the 2 different sequences. These are the 2 different sequences. See, the black color sequence is related to black color chromosome. The red color sequence is related to red color chromosome. That is nothing but the sequences are homologous sequences. The sequences are homologous sequences. The sequences are homologous sequences. See, the homologous sequences are identical sequences. The homologous sequences are identical sequences. See, these homologous sequences which are identified by the homologous sequences are identified by the RECBCD enzyme, right? See, which are involved in the cutting, shifting and the joining. Especially the very first step is the shifting process. The very first step is the shifting. So these are the homologous sequences. This one is related to the black color chromosome and this one is related to the red color chromosome. So here the black color, one of the, how we know that always DNA is the double helical structure, right? One of the strand, one of the black color DNA strand shifted to the red color sequence, red color chromosome, right? The red color DNA shifted to the black color chromosome. See, simple. see here, this is the black color chromosome, this is the red color chromosome. Here genetic material shifted to here, here genetic material shifted to here. So in that manner, the DNA is the double helical structure, right? So this is the one of the homologous sequence. This is another homologous sequence. So the black color DNA, shifted to the, this is the black color, okay, this is the black color DNA shifted to the red color chromosome. The red color DNA shifted to the black color chromosome. This is nothing but exchange. This is nothing but exchange. Exchange of genetic material in between two homologous chromosomes or non-sister chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes are non-sister chromosomes. That is nothing but the crossing over. Once the shifting is completed, the next step is the cutting. So this bit is cutted here, right? This bit is cutted, right? Here this bit is cutted, right? Once the cutting is completed, after that ligation. So the red color DNA attached to the black color chromosome. The black color DNA attached to the red color chromosome. The black color DNA attached to the red color chromosome. So this is nothing but the shifting. After the shifting, the next step is the ligation. Ligation is nothing but attachment. So here what I am telling, this is a very, very easy concept. Two different chromosomes contains homologous sequences are there, and these homologous sequences are identical with the sequences, right? See here, initially one of that shifting of one strand of DNA from one chromosome to another chromosome. Once the shifting is completed, the next step is cutting process. After the cutting process, ligation will be takes place. After the cutting process, ligation will be takes place. That is nothing but the red color DNA attached to the black color chromosome, the black color DNA attached to the red color chromosome. So shifting will be occurred. So all these functions are done by that REC-BCD enzyme. So why this one is called as REC-BCD? Remember, recombination. REC indicates here recombination. Recombination B, recombination C, recombination D. So that is the one of the enzyme complex. Means three different subunits are there. Recombination B, recombination C, recombination D. Okay, there is a combination is there. That combination, especially involving three functions. The REC-BCD involving three functions. Three subunits are there, right? So after that completion of that shifting, cutting, and the ligation, okay, completely the tips of the chromosomes like this. This is the black color chromosome. This is the black color chromosome. This is the black color chromosome, right? This is the red color chromosome. See, this is the red color chromosome, right? So after the completion of meiosis, the black color chromosome, okay, having red color DNA, right? Red color DNA, because here shifting of genetic material is occurred, right? See, after the completion of crossing over, see the red color chromosome having black color DNA, because of exchange of the genetic material, So after the completion of that crossing over process, the chromosomes contains genetic material is shifting from one chromosome to another chromosome. Especially the chromosomes are here homologous chromosomes, right? And which are also called non-sister chromosomes. See, here the important concept is this junction is called as Holliday junction. So why this is Holliday junction? See, the scientist name is Holliday. That's the reason why the junction is called as Holliday junction. So during that shifting process, one of the junction is formed. This one is called as junction, right? That junction is called as Holliday junction. Okay, because of scientist name, the junction name is given Holliday junction, right? That is about that the Holliday junction, right? See, by this way the shifting is takes place. I have one doubt here. Students have to ask me that question. See, sir, you are saying these are identical sequences. See, this sequence is identical with this sequence. This sequence is identical with this sequence. This sequence is identical with this sequence. See, what I am telling here. if the sequences are identical, if the DNA sequences are similar, then what is the use? If the shifting is occurred or not, then there is no use. See, listen, question. See, one DNA sequence is similar with another DNA sequence. If the shifting is occurred, okay, same sequences are changed. Okay, if the shifting is occurred, then what is the use? Shifting occurred or not, or without shifting. Shifting occurred or without shifting, because same sequences. Then what is the use? So here my question is, we are saying homologous sequences, which are homologous sequences, means identical sequences. If these sequences are identical sequences, then there is no use of the shifting. But we are saying the shifting is very important. The shifting is supporting for the evolution and the adaptation. How? I thought everyone understood what I am asking here. The sequences are identical sequences. Shifting is occurred. Same sequences, shifting is occurred. There is no use. But here we are saying the sequence is very important. The sequence is supporting for the evolution. The shifting is supporting for the adaptation. How? See here, the answer is total sequences are not identical. The total sequences are not identical. See, this is the one of the homologous sequence, 200 base pairs are given. And this is one of the homologous sequence, 200 base pairs. And this is the homologous sequence, 200 base pairs. Here, this is one of the homologous sequence, 200 base pairs. So, this sequence is identical with this sequence. This sequence is identical with this sequence. Only ends are identical sequences. Only ends are identical sequences. But the center DNA, whatever that center sequences are there, the center sequences are different. The center sequences are different. See, this sequence is different from this sequence. So, whatever that edges or whatever that ending sequences are there, the ending sequences only homologous sequences. The ending sequences only homologous sequences. So, within that homologous sequences, the total DNA is not identical, only the ends contains the DNA sequence is identical. So, here shifting is occurred. So, if the shifting is occurred, remember, see, the genes are different, the characters are different. The genes are different, means the DNA sequence is different, the characters are different. So that's the reason why if the genes are varied, the characters are varied, that variations are supporting for the evolution and the adaptation. So the ends, whatever the ends are there, the end sequences are only identical. These sequences are called as homologous sequences. So that is the technique behind that exchange of homologous sequences, and which are supporting for the evolution and the adaptation process. So this is about the packaging stage. Remember, within the packaging stage, the chromosomes are, the homologous chromosomes or non-sister chromosomes are tightly attached. There is a recombination nodules formation is occurred, and exchange of the genetic material by the REC-BCD enzyme. Right, there is an holiday junction formation, and identical sequences. Especially the identical sequences only present at the margins. Right, the center DNA sequence is always different. So finally, exchange of the genetic material is occurred. That exchange is supporting for the evolution and the adaptation. I already said here nucleolus is present, right? That is about that the packaging stage. Remember, this is one of the longest phase, because exchange of the genetic material, action of REC-BCD, and see, once that shifting of genetic material is occurred, right? So here all these steps are required that more amount of the time, right? So that's the reason why packaging stage is the longest phase, right?